Hello everyone and welcome back. And my name is Donna and this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of June 28th to July 4th of 2023. And I would also like to give a very special thank you to those of you who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow, as well as those who have watched my videos and given them thumbs up. Thank you very much for doing that. Ooh, and starting out with the Ace of Pentacles. So good for you. Lucky card to start with. Good results, tangible goods, material gains. The universe has given you a hand. This is a new beginning. So very good. Could be a lucky area for some of you, and maybe you've put in for a new job and, you know, your application's been accepted. So you get the dream job that you always wanted. So good on that. And the Seven of Pentacles. So there you go. You're moving forward. You've got, you know, some areas of your life that you want to change a little bit. And you're trying to get some patience, and you are doing it. It's hard sometimes, you know, to step back a bit and wait for things to happen naturally. Especially when all you want to do is, you know, get it off the ground and get moving. And the Hermit. So there you go. Taking the time for yourself. You're starting to understand your own feelings and get in touch with them. And you're okay with that because you can see, you know, with that lantern that there's still plenty of light out there. You're going in the right direction. You're just having to step yourself back this week, which is, I think, a little bit hard for you to do, but you're understanding that you have to do that. You have to slow your pace down just a little bit in order for the universe to catch up with what you want to bring in. And the Seven of Cups. So most definitely new beginnings, fresh new ideas, concepts. Maybe you've had a plan on the back burner for a long time and you've decided that, you know, I'm going to take that chance and move myself forward. But you're also realizing that, you know, you can't go at it left, right. You have to pick one of the cups and, you know, move along and do what you need to do with it. You know, whether it's higher education or maybe some upbringing or put a better resume out, whatever it happens to be, but it's going to be the step correct for you. You're slowing yourself down enough to realize that there are certain steps you need to take in order to accomplish what you're after. And the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you're in the meantime trying to keep everything in your life on an even keel and balanced, and you're trying not to drop anything or let anything pass you by in the meantime. You're a very playful mood this week. Your attitudes have changed. You know, you're just a little more happy, but you also realize that, you know, you're asking yourself the old questions of, am I actually happy, or am I just doing this to keep everybody else happy? And you're learning to lay the burdens down. And the Three of Swords. So yeah, something's happened that's, you know, whether this was in a relationship or a friendship or family dynamics, something's definitely left a mark on you. You know, somebody stabbed you in the heart, said some words that, you know, can't be retracted, that sort of thing. And it's left a profound mark on you. It's definitely, you know, sometimes words cut worse than anything else because they're more long lasting. So this is the time that, you know, though it stunned you and left you bleeding, you're realizing that you need to take the swords out of your heart, help yourself, and move forward. And the Knight of Rods. So there you go. Maybe some of you is actually thinking of getting off the beaten path, taking a trip somewhere just to, you know, stop thinking about all this, or at least get clarity on it. You know, perhaps some of you are actually even tempted to do something you haven't done before. So, you know, in a moment of that impulsiveness, you know, Don't forget to take 3 minutes. Let your mind really think about what you're about to do so that you don't do anything that you'll regret later. So you're listening to your own impulses this week. Ooh, nice. And the sun comes out. You know, things are starting to go your way once you clear your head and your thoughts and you start to do things more methodical. Then things start to fall into place for you, which is good. Your health starts to improve then. You know, you've understanding that these steps that you're taking, slow as they may seem to you, it's also clearing the path for yourself. You know, it's making it more brighter. People are starting to notice you a little bit more. You're starting to feel good about yourself, that sort of thing. And the King of Pentacles. So look at you go. You know, you're definitely investing in yourself, your own life, which is beautiful. For some of you, this is investing financially as well. You have a little bit of money. Maybe you got a little bit more money back than what was expected, or your raise that you recently got give you that option to look into putting your finances someplace. And the Tower. Okay. Yeah, something showed you its true colors this week. You've had that flash of insight of what the potential is going to turn out like. So you're taking steps to make sure that you're safe. Make sure that your finances and your family and your life is on good, solid ground. You know, this could have been a friendship. This could be relationships. Your job. Like something's definitely changed and you've seen it. So this is your week of your, you know, divine giving you that wake-up call so that you can correct your course in your life going forward to make sure that when this happens, it's not as dramatic as it could have been. So that's very good. So you're taking that time with the Hangman. You know, you've tapped into something really strong this week. Your intuition's telling you, you know, you're not stuck. You're just taking that time to understand the next step you need to take to move yourself forward. You know, in some cases, some of you actually might be getting some professional help, you know, to help you understand how this can go. Maybe you're going to talk to a banker, you know, because you want to get a loan for something and you want to know, how do I go about, you know, making sure that I pay it off in, you know, 10 years instead of 50 years or that sort of thing. And you're understanding that you may have to sacrifice a few things, but what you will achieve in the long goal, you're okay with that. So and once you make this decision, you know, you won't go backwards on it. You will definitely keep working towards making it a vision that's going to come around. And the Five of Swords. So look at you go. You are definitely making some broad decisions this week for yourself. You know, you're keeping your business to yourself. You're not sharing with a lot of people like you usually do. Maybe you're a little more open usually, but this is the week that, no, you haven't felt secure around a lot of people. Maybe somebody's let us slip up and said something and then you realizing, oh, so that's why that happened, that sort of thing. So, you know, you'll win in the end, but it's going to, you know, cost some sacrifices to get there. And the Queen of Swords. So look at you go. You are determined. You have the courage, the ability, and the skill to bring your life full circle. You know, you're telling the truth. You're facing the good, bad, and the ugly in many areas of your life, and you're owning it. You're not making excuses or blaming somebody else or saying, you know, oh, if they wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have done this. You know, you're realizing that your mindset puts you on the path that you're on now, and you're going to keep following through because it's going to have a better ending for you. All right, I am going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But your cards are very positive. You're on a path to healing yourself and understanding where you're moving to, what you're going to have in the future, and you're going to be so happy when you've done it. It's going to hurt a little bit at first, but it will heal quickly. All right. No, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. Well, yeah, you have to slow your pace. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. And I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.